What's going on, guys? So I bought a refurbished Nintendo Switch directly from the source, directly from Nintendo themselves, and I'm pretty excited to open this up because if you're familiar with my channel, I buy a lot of stuff from eBay and GameStop and unbox a lot of stuff from those guys. So I'm excited to kind of veer off a little bit and get something directly from Nintendo, as I said, straight from the source. So I have high hopes for this thing, and as I said, it's a refurbished Nintendo Switch. I believe it's the Switch that comes with the red and blue Joy-Cons. And it's actually supposed to be the new Nintendo Switch as well. The one with better battery life, that sort of thing. But let's just start by taking a look at the box. As you can see, just a pretty standard brown box. It looks to be in pretty good condition. I did rip off the label, which is why it looks like that. But, it's in pretty good condition, which is not something I can always say about GameStop and eBay boxes. Sometimes those things are destroyed. And something I thought was interesting is that the tape on the bottom says 100% accuracy ensured by electronic verification. Now, I'm not really sure what that means. I'm assuming it has something to do with how they ship it and how they're 100% accurate in what they ship to me. Not sure though. I guess leave a comment down below if you know what that means. So before I open this thing up, let me kind of talk specifics. So as I said, it's a refurbished Nintendo Switch from Nintendo. It is the new Nintendo Switch, the one with better battery life, and it cost me $259.99 plus tax, and I think shipping was free. But that's a pretty steep price for a refurbished console. You can buy a brand new Switch for $300, so it's only $40 of savings. But if you compare this to GameStop, I'm pretty sure GameStop sells them for $270 instead of $260 like this one. So you're saving some, and I have heard that these refurbished consoles from Nintendo are in pretty good condition. But let's go ahead and open this thing up and see. Now it does look like they have this built so you can just rip the box open from the top, which is pretty interesting. But I'm going to go ahead and try that just because it's here. It kind of has these little flaps. I've never seen that before. So I'm interested how that goes. Not very well, obviously. I mean, it's just rip it open. Alright guys, so I got the top of this thing off, and that was probably not a good idea. I should have just opened it from the other side where there was tape, because I just mutilated this box, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and lift this flap up and see what's under it. Hopefully something good. Oh, we got 4 flaps, okay. And here it is. That is the Switch, and it actually comes in the Switch case. So first of all, there is some a random piece of adhesive left in here, or the kind of the wrapping adhesive, not sure why. So we got this thing flipped around now. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can see a little better. And as you can see, it's in a brand new Nintendo Switch box. I guess it's not brand new, it might be a used Nintendo Switch box. But it kind of says, oh, it is brand new. Well, do I call this brand new? I guess it's brand new for this unit, because it's specifically a refurbished box. Like I thought this was a sticker, but it's engraved into the box. It's a part of the print on the box, and it says refurbished product. It says clean, tested, inspected. So yeah, that's pretty cool that they have specific boxes for the refurbished products. That's some next level stuff. GameStop has boxes for the refurbished stuff, but it's not a clean box like this. It's just like a pretty plain GameStop generic box. Alright, so here's the refurbished Switch in all of its glory. I can't get over how kind of cool it is that it has its own refurbished product box. I could have sworn that was going to be a sticker right there, but it's not. It's actually part of the box, but it's a pretty nice looking box. I'm not really sure how this compares to a brand new Switch box. But yeah, it's got all the good stuff on it. All the pictures and all that kind of mess. It says Nintendo on top. And on the bottom, it should tell us what comes with it, I believe. And it does. So let's go ahead and zoom in here so we can see what it comes with. Hopefully that is focusing so you guys can read that. But it comes with a Nintendo Switch console, the blue Joy-Con, the red Joy-Con, Joy-Con straps, HDMI cable, the dock, Joy-Con grip, and the AC adapter. So basically everything you need. And yeah, I actually do have a Nintendo Switch box to compare this to, but unfortunately it's the Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch box. So I'm not sure how the Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch box compares to a regular Nintendo Switch box, but one interesting thing is that the Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch box is a lot larger, and I'm not sure why, because I'm pretty sure they both can't come with the same things. If you look at the Nintendo Switch box for Animal Crossing, it comes with basically the same things: the console, the Joy-Cons, the straps, HDMI cable, dock, and this one comes with a grip as well. So, okay, so that's one thing that I don't think it comes with. Oh no, it does come with a grip. Sorry guys, I lost focus what you guys are looking at, but it does come with a grip. So yeah, I'm not sure why that other console, the box is larger, but you know, not a big deal. And actually, one more thing to point out is the red on the two boxes are slightly different. That's really odd because you would think Nintendo has a certain brand specific red, but you know, these two reds are different. I'm getting nitpicky now. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. Another interesting thing about this box is it actually has a seal on it. And if you're familiar with Nintendo products, most of the time now, the Nintendo products don't have seals on them, which I always thought was really weird. You know, most consoles and stuff come with a seal like this so that if you return it to the store, it's pretty easy to know whether you opened it or not. The refurbished console does have a seal on it, but a brand new one does not, which is pretty interesting. I'm not sure why that is. Let's go ahead and open this thing up, see what's inside. And I believe it should just flip up like a normal Switch box. And there it is. Cool. And so the first thing I noticed is the box actually is a little bit different than a typical brand new Nintendo Switch. Let me just show you my Animal Crossing Switch. When you open it up, you pull it open, it's kind of got a nice presentation where it shows you the Switch right here and the Joy-Cons here. So I think that's the main difference. That's why it's larger. Is, you know, the brand new one, they're trying to give you a better presentation, whereas the refurbished one, they're just basically like, yeah, here's your console, take it or leave it. But yeah, here it is. On the left side, we got the first thing is an HDMI cable, and that looks like a, you know, brand new HDMI cable as far as I can tell. We got two Joy-Con straps. Look pretty good to me. We have our grip, and that thing looks brand spanking new. I don't see anything wrong with it. It looks like, actually it does look like it has been used because I see some, I highly doubt you guys can tell, but you can kind of tell there's some scratches from people sliding the Joy-Cons in and out. But of course, you know, it still looks great. You can hardly tell it's been used. What else we got here? We got our AC adapter, which looks pretty good. Nothing else on that side. We got our Joy-Cons in the middle. Let's go ahead and slide these things out of here and take a look at them. There's our red one. And here's our blue one. Man, these are some nice colors. These things look brand new. The buttons are all clicky. Don't seem to have any issues. And yeah, I mean, look at these things. They don't have a scratch on them. No scratches at all. You almost think that these might just be a return, like somebody returned this console to the store and never opened it, but they made it refurbished anyway. And here is I guess a manual or a guide of some sort. It says something about system update and a bunch of other health and safety stuff. And I guess right in here is the meat and potatoes of this thing. Well, if I can get it open. Alright guys, that was interesting. It was kind of hard to get open there for a minute, but here's the console. Oh, and there's our dock. Alright, so let's take a look at the console first. So it's got a pretty nice amount of bubble wrap around it. And there she is. I don't see it. Dude, I don't see a single scratch on that screen. Oh, there might be one in the middle there actually. There's one, I don't know if you guys can see it, you probably cannot, but there's like one little tiny imperfection there that I can see when it glances off the light correctly, and it's not dust. I tried to wipe it off, but yeah, that's all I can see. It's the only issue I can see is this little tiny imperfection. And again, guys, this is a refurbished console, so it's not perfectly new. And then if we take a look at the back, it says, I guess that's where they refurbished it, the Redmond 5001 building. We got our little kickstand. Seems to be good in good condition. And the back, no scratches or anything. So yeah, super nice. Just that one tiny little imperfection that I found. But other than that, it looks good to go. Let's take a look at the dock right here. And I think the dock is the last thing left. So we can go ahead and move that giant box out of the way. And here's our dock, wrapped in this like brand new plastic. And oh, it's got some tape on it. All right, so here's our dock. Again, it looks brand new. This dock looks like it's never been used. I don't see a single scratch on it. Yeah, no scratches at all. It's got our AC adapter, USB, HDMI out, and yeah, it looks good. Man, well, I'm pretty impressed with the condition of this thing. I guess our next step is to try to turn this thing on and, you know, make sure it actually works. So here we are with our console. Let's go ahead and slide the Joy-Cons in. And I'm kind of doubtful if there's battery in this thing, that it's already charged, but we'll try it out. Oh, maybe there is charge. I think we got lucky, guys. Nice. Dude, that first Nintendo boot up, such a nice sound. Alright, so I guess we did get lucky. There is battery left in it. Let's go ahead and just power through all this setup. And go ahead and log into my Wi-Fi. Alright, so I logged into my Wi-Fi. Let me go ahead and I think this is the right one. Keep going. I'll connect to the TV later. And, oh, so they want me to detach the Joy-Cons for some reason. Sure, why not? Yep, I know. New user. Oh, let's create a new user. Let's go, what is that, Mabel, I think? We're going QWERTY. Nice. later, skip. Next, skip. Dude, there's always so many setup steps. I mean, it's understandable, but annoying sometimes. But here we are, guys. Looks good so far. I mean, it's all charged up. I'm impressed it kept it charged for that long, because I actually bought this thing more than a month ago. It's been sitting in a box for about a month in my house, and of course I'm just now opening it up. Yeah, I mean, it's working and everything so far. Connected to the internet. Let's go ahead and turn this brightness all the way up so you guys can see real well. And yeah, let's go ahead and try a game. So I actually have a bunch of Nintendo Switch games, but this is the first one I pulled out. We got Super Mario Party. So let's go ahead and plug it in. I love how on the Switch it just immediately recognizes it. Since it's not a disc-based game, it doesn't have to spin around and recognize the game. It just, like, the cartridge immediately is recognized, which is pretty nice. Not a big deal, but it's still nice. You know, it's not very often that you see one of these Nintendo handhelds have a game that doesn't work. I mean, it seems a whole lot harder to scratch a cartridge contact than it does to, you know, scratch the contact of a disc. I mean, just to scratch a disc in general. So it looks like I have to actually detach this thing to play. I should already know that because I've played Mario Party a bunch in the past. Mario Party is one of those love-hate games. It's pretty fun, but when you're playing with friends and you're playing like the board game, dude, it can get so annoying just because so much of it is based on luck. Like, you can do everything right, you can win every single mini game, get all the right rolls, and you can still lose. And it's just, I understand that's how it is. It's just annoying sometimes. So it looks like it's working. That's nice. I don't want to do too much of that game before Nintendo comes in and gets mad. But yeah, that's cool. The game works. Super Mario Party works. Let's see. What else can we check out? The news. We got some news and stuff. But yeah, games work. Controllers work. You know, I didn't test out the dock, but you know, I highly doubt there's anything wrong with the dock considering this console. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed. This is definitely a better deal than buying a used Switch from GameStop or, you know, pretty much anywhere else. I mean, it's $260, which again it's still frustrating that a used Nintendo Switch is only $40 cheaper than a brand new one. So I still, you know, if you can find a brand new one, I still say go for a brand new one just because it's brand new. I mean, 40 extra bucks for a brand new console, like, why not? But if you have to go with a refurbished, if you really need to save that 40 bucks, then I highly recommend picking up one of these Nintendo Switches refurbished from Nintendo directly. Again, I'll throw a link down in the description if you want to check it out. But yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong here. This thing looked pretty much brand new. I'm not sure where they source their consoles from. I don't know if they're actually returns or if they're just something went wrong in the manufacturing and they had to clean it up a little bit and they don't consider it brand new. I don't know, guys, but I feel like it's a pretty solid deal, all things considered. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, and definitely leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content in the future. And again, thanks for watching and have a great day.